Hey everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the fourth episode of season 3 of Blake 7. This one is entitled Dawn of the Gods. Now, I want to apologize for having no episode up last week. If you saw my community tab post, you'll know that I went from one illness the previous week to another one this week. I'm still not 100%, but during the week, I was in no state to record anything. My throat was sore, but in a different place. Like, it was a type of soreness that made you want to reach in, scratch, and also tickle your ears, that type of thing. And then also kind of a chesty cough as well. So I was in no state to record anything, especially something that's an hour long. Especially something that's an hour long. And this one, apparently 50 minutes long. No way I would have got through that. I recorded earlier today. I did my What We Do in the Shadows reaction, and I might have personally heard it, but I don't know if it came across. But from the beginning of the episode, voice sounded okay. By the end of it, I sounded really croaky. Now I might sound a little bit off now because I've just done my Red Dwarf reaction to season 1 finale. So I'm not tender like this morning when I did What We Do in the Shadows. I was a little bit tender, but I feel all right now. So hopefully we'll be all right, but apologies if my voice sounded so weird. But thank you guys for being so understanding and so sweet. You guys are always freaking awesome. Things are a bit all over the place at the moment, but hopefully in a month, around a month-ish, maybe the first week of September, maybe before, we will be moving. So there will be 2 weeks then where I'm not releasing any videos. I know, again, another time skip. Or not a time skip, a break. But this is a very important one because I'm going to do... whenever we have a move-in date, I will let you guys know, obviously, in the video. So you guys will know for certain when it will be. But the week... and I'll say it in that video as well. But the week running up to the move-in date and the week after the moving date, I will not be releasing any videos because, obviously, week running up to it, we're going to be packing, getting things ready. I might leave this up for a bit. I might have to take it down. I don't know. But I'm not going to have as much time to edit things. I might record things in those evenings. You know, I might still record some things to try to get a little bit ahead of things. And then the second week, I'm going to be settling into the new house, getting my audio set up and stuff like that, adjusting mentally and stuff like that. So I will not be able to edit. Might be able to edit, but I might use it as time to get ahead of myself as well as also test the audio, like a test stream on Twitch. I'm not going to stream. I'm not going to do a YouTube stream either. So just what to say about that as well. But that's going to be coming up at some point. Again, when I know the exact date of when I'm moving, I will let you guys know in a video. Now, last week's episode, it was all right. It was all right. I think compared, it's because everything else is because this show's so freaking good. When there's one that's everything's good. It's just there's some episodes that are not quite as good as others, if that makes sense. It was all right. I'm not sure on Tarrant because I hadn't thought it at the time with the episode before where they added him and Dana to the ship, being able to control Zen. I didn't think of it at the time, but then somebody said it in the comment, and I was like, oh, yeah, that is a bit weird that they add it in, and then it just really got to me. But I'm glad that Villa was still questioning him, you know? Because, he had lied to them on the ship, he would trick them and stuff like that. Is he really who he says he is? Is he lying again? Did he come up with this as another cover? Is he somebody else? We don't know. So I'm glad that at least Villa's questioning him. I feel like he started to prove himself a bit. He annoyed me a bit in the episode, so I'm not 100% sure on him yet. Then I liked in the first episode. I really liked her the first episode she was in. But I'm still not sure on Tarrant. I hope I'm going to like him. I hope so. I'm sure I will. But I don't like him as much as Dana. He's going to take a little bit longer to get used to it. Now, it might be because things have changed so much with no Blake and no Jenna. I don't know, because my head struggles with things changing. So it might be partly that, but it's also partly that I don't 100% trust him yet. He annoyed me a bit the last episode. Now, thing my head is focusing on from the last episode is the fact that the leader, the father of the one, you had the one that basically ended up working with the Federation, or what's left of the Federation, and Servalan. His father is what, like, that's all I can see in my head is his father, because his father was freaking Alfred from Batman. Like, all the way through, it was like, I know that face. I didn't say anything, I don't think. I might have, I don't remember. I think I said it briefly, but I was like, I recognize him. Why do I recognize him? And I looked it up, and was like, oh my God. It's Alfred. Like, I'm sure with multiple other people, when you think of Alfred from Batman, it's that man's face that you think of. That's the face you picture, because he was Michael Keaton, he was Val Kilmer, he was George Clooney. He is Alfred. Like, Michael Caine, love Michael Caine as Alfred. The original 60s Alfred as well. Actually, did they have an Alfred? It's been so long since I watched the 60s Batman, I can't remember, to be honest. They did, didn't they? I just don't remember what he looks like. I remember Commissioner Gordon and that, but I do not remember Alfred. But, like, I personally cannot picture any of the cartoon ones either. So for me, again, Michael Caine's fantastic, but that guy is Alfred. He is the definitive Alfred, that guy. Because he had multiple iterations of, okay, if it was technically the same character, but different actors, you know? So it's just, like, freaking weird that that's Alfred. It's so cool. But I think Villa handled it really well, because obviously Avon got injured. He came in, and he handled it so well talking to Servalan. We know where you are, stuff like that. He just, like, when he needs to be, he is brave. He is assertive. He is good at what he does. Obviously, we know he's good at, like, doing the locked doors and technology in certain other ways that others aren't. But he was really good in that moment. And, like, the fact that he was looking after Avon as well. I love Avon. Like, I love Villa, but Villa was my favourite from the beginning, alongside Gan. At the moment, it varies sometimes with Avon and Villa, actually. If I'm going to be more specific, it does vary. Sometimes, depends on what my mood is. Sometimes Villa's my favourite, sometimes it's Avon. It's kind of like, it changes all the time, you know? And that's one thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, or I might have thought it whilst I was editing. I can't remember what episode I thought. It might be, not last episode, the episode before that I thought it. I think I might have mentioned it last episode. But, my God, I've forgotten his fucking name. I've literally just been talking about him. Tarrant. All I had in my head, because I had the name T, I'm still not 100% well. Plus, I'm trying to recall things. It's been, obviously, I didn't do it last week, so it's been, like, over a week since I've done this. Tarrant. I still can't get Del and Dev. Which one's which? And then there was a Tarrant in the beginning, and then we had Grant, and I got Tarrant. You guys, I confuse names anyway. But you couldn't understand why I confuse his first name with other ones, right? Tarrant seems to be a name that Terry Nation likes. But his voice, I don't know if it's his accent or the way he spoke, but it reminded me of David Jackson. Is it David Jackson? It's David Jackson. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names at the moment. It reminded me of Gan's voice. I don't know what it was, but it's just something about it just reminded me of Gan. I miss Gan still. I do miss my Gan. It's weird. I need my big gentle giant back. I do. I'm still not used to the opening credits. They're, like, if I'd seen these ones from the beginning, I might enjoy them more, but compared to the original ones, these credits are nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good. There's too many blank. Not blank, but just like, you just got the background, you just got the stars. Although, I think I said it last time, it looked like they got the background stars, and then they got another sheet of, like, stars that they move over the top. Make it look like things are moving. But there's too many of shots of just stars, you know? Too much empty space and, like, typical 80s or 70s or whatever opening type thing. I'm glad they kept the music. I got really worried, I can remember, because when we put in the DVD, it was more of an electronic version of the theme. I was like, oh God, please don't tell. I was actually afraid they'd change the theme. Yeah, I'm not, I don't, it's not that I don't like it, it's just a bit, the opening credits now, you know? I love the look of the opening ones, and of the original ones, but I assumed they were going to change it because obviously Blake is not in it anymore. I don't know. They're underwhelming, I think is probably the most accurate thing I can say. Oh, my throat is a bit tender, my mouth's a bit tender, so I've got a drink here. Hopefully I'll be all right, but I'm going to get going because it is 11:05 at night and I'm tired. As I said, actually no, that I said it in Red Dwarf earlier, literally just before this. I haven't slept well the last few days because I've been on, literally like last 3 nights. I've barely slept. Last night a little bit more, but the previous 2 nights in total I slept about 3 hours in total. And those were broken up, you know? So I'm just fucking... I can't have a sleep during the day, which I sometimes do because like mentally and physically I get tired. My daughter's home. We'll see. By the end of it, apologies if by the end of this I'm not talking as much. I might be fine. I might be talking complete bullshit. I might be a little loopy. I don't know. But again, I'm running on freaking fumes here. I'm doing my best, but I'm watching this now because one, Friday and Saturday evenings are the only time over the summer holidays I've got able to watch my stuff. Might change it to Sundays as well and take down one of my Twitch streams for over the summer. And 2, I really freaking want to watch it. I was really bummed that I couldn't watch this last week because I wasn't well enough. I was so annoyed. I was looking forward to it. But I'm excited. If you enjoy the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick, you'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is the second disc of season 3, which is crazy. But it stalled down and I was like, oh, don't you fucking dare break. Now this opening credits, I just thought, I don't know why, but this would be better for a 80s cartoon. If you know what I mean. There was loads of 80s cartoons that were kind of like that opening there. Okay. I'm interested to like see how the different... Are they playing Monopoly for... Okay, oh! Avon looks a bit more relaxed than usual.
On his 3rd turn, he must pay a 10,000 credit fine and leave the colony.
Kind of Monopoly, but I'm interested to see how the Federation has changed, how things have changed. Is Servalan still on the ship? Is she going to go back to the thing? What's going on? I'm interested to see that kind of things.
Come what's that? At my hotel in Space
oh, there's Tarrant. I was wondering where he was. What?
Night.
Tarrant and Villa. I said this last time with Tarrant and Villa's top. Why do they look like they were from medieval times? I find it really bizarre that...
I'm getting a 005 course deflection.
Tarrant looks like he's from a completely different century. And so does Villa, actually, quite frankly. But Tarrant's even got like a medieval-looking belt, you know? It's really weird. It doesn't go with the episode. I don't know about it.
Why have we had 3 course deflections that we've had to correct manually?
Analysis of navigation and main drive control computers is proceeding.
Oh, camera bumped.
But significant.
No.
Usually Zen can check all systems in milliseconds. The fact that he is taking
That's
longer
true.
suggests that tests are being carried out right down to component level.
Ooh.
Villa, Callie, Dana.
There's a
full
hole
manual
in
check on all systems.
in the trim of the bit console that Avon's at. There's a hole in it, I swear.
Indicates that all systems are functioning normally.
Wonderful. There's nothing wrong with the
But
Liberator,
what's
therefore we
been the
mustn't
course
imagine those
corrections?
alarms going off.
They really do look like they're in the wrong area. I'm not that keen on their outfits at the moment. It's nice to see Avon so like in a relaxed outfit.
What is the possibility of a directional control fault arising on the Liberator without Zen knowing about it?
The chances are that had the game continued as it should have done, I would have won control of the galaxy on a probability of...
Oh my god, they were playing against Aurak. That must have been a nightmare.
Aurak with delusions of grandeur, Zen unable to control the ship. I'd say we've a lot of little problems on our hands.
Yeah. Oh, there we go again.
According to this, Sen is correct.
Oh, I like
There's
Callie's
nothing wrong with the
outfit.
ship. I just don't understand it.
Orak, I'm waiting for an answer.
Maybe they're
The
being
ship
pulled
is
along from
behaving
outside?
normally, and I can offer a high-status prediction
Okay,
that it will
give it.
continue to behave normally.
Oh, okay. That's not fucking normally.
Course deflection is 015, speed standard by
Are
7.
they being drawn in by a gravitational pull of a planet or something?
And set to automatic course correction.
Confirmed.
Zen really does sound fucking bored, doesn't he?
We felt the ship veer off course, therefore we must believe Zen. Yet the ORAG computer is infallible.
Yeah.
Orak has a weakness.
I
Thirst
swear,
for
didn't-
knowledge.
Was it Taron or Avon mentioned Auron? Which is where
I
Callie's
have
from.
already made perfectly clear that the ship is behaving normally.
But what is
It is obeying Newton's first law of motion, and will
Okay.
continue to obey it. Further discussion of the subject is now closed.
Yeah, I love Orak's attitude.
A moving body will continue to move in a straight line and at a constant speed unless it is acted upon by an outside force.
There we go. So it's not the Liberator, it's something else.
If you pick up any signals from any ships within 10 million spatials, jam them.
Right.
Zen, report any ship or unaccountable object within 10
Okay,
million
yeah, I
spatials.
know he had offers to training, but it's weird having him take command like this. You know, like, is he going to be like,
There is no known power in the
Challenge him
universe
for
that can
command with
operate a traction beam over that
Avon?
distance.
And I've just realised Avon's wearing the leather red trousers. Oh God, not the leather red outfit, please. I thought we'd left that behind.
Traction beam doesn't
Okay.
mean that no one else knows how to build one.
Cheeky shit. Okay. I'm kind of up for that tension between the two. But it's not going to help me like Tarrant more.
For one thing, they're not hostile, and for another, they haven't developed the traction beam.
Do they all have your telepathic powers, Callie?
Some, to a degree, but our powers are limited. I've never made any secret
What about telekinetic powers?
I was thinking that, yeah.
When we are nowhere near Auron.
That's the
But they
spiral arm in
literally just
Sector 12.
mentioned that.
That means we're on the edge of the galaxy and into spiral space.
What the hell?
When I was at the Federation Space Academy, survey ships sent to chart Sector 12 had a distressing habit of not returning.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
hope it's a habit we don't
shit.
pick up.
Yeah.
Speed increase to standard by 9.
It looks as if we already have.
So there's obviously something in this section of space that's drawing all the ships in and keeping them there. Hopefully, I'm assuming the Liberator finds a way out, because otherwise, what's going to go on with the rest of the series?
Use brute force in an attempt to counter a force we do not understand.
Then
There's
what do you
something, though.
propose?
Doing nothing.
Oh, fine. I may not be the
Yeah,
bravest man
I-
in the galaxy.
Are you sure?
The conflict between Avon and Tarrant's not really endearing me to Tarrant, because I would choose Avon over him every time, or like, I can't help it.
Strange. The Liberator's following a curve.
What's drawing it in?
I want a prediction of the Liberator's course based on existing data. Slingshot?
Slingshot?
Which
Yeah,
means
just
that
what I
the
was
force acting
thinking.
upon the Liberator is nothing more than gravity.
But what's got such a gravitational pull, though, that it's able to pull the ship in from that far? Okay.
In precise center of screen.
But there's nothing there.
Zen,
Yeah.
use long-range intensifier. 3 guesses, if
That's
you
a
need.
planet.
A black hole.
Oh, no.
If it is a collapsed white dwarf star, gravitational
Oh,
distortion will tear the
shit.
Liberator apart.
I just thought it was like a very dark planet, but it's a black hole. Shit.
I did not lie. Considering the proximity of that fascinating black hole, the ship was and is behaving
Yeah, exactly.
normally.
He's not lying. He just didn't
What
tell
is so
everything.
fascinating about this particular black hole?
Yeah.
All black holes are fascinating.
Very true as well. They are extremely fascinating.
The absence of X-rays highlighted a gap in my knowledge of the universe which cannot be tolerated.
So without telling us, you reprogrammed the
Really?
navigation
No
computers.
way. Aurak took control of the ship without talking to them first.
Why don't we switch him off and put ourselves out of our misery?
I would advise against it. Orak may be gathering information that could prove useful to us.
Useful? He's got us into this mess.
Yeah, but it could be used to get it out of this mess.
Confirmed.
We can't afford a drain on the energy banks.
At this acceleration rate, every dust particle could strike the Liberator with the force of a meteoroid.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, what's that? What's that? What the hell? Is that the dust particles?
Ship's velocity now in excess of design limitations.
Shit. What the hell is Aurak doing? It's going to destroy Aurak as well. Nothing's worth this. That is freaking my head out then. It's not helping how I'm feeling. Whoa. Oh, I like how they've done the effect, though. What the hell's that he's just pulled down? Spacesuit? Or pressurized suit? They all need to get... Are they going into it?
We all go together! You hear? Together! There is a faint chance for one of us.
What the hell? So Avon was basically put on the suit so he could survive. Gotta say, in that situation, if everybody else is out cold, you can die, if you can survive, I don't blame him. I do not blame him at all for that, in the end. Like, if one of you can survive, somebody survive.
Avon.
I'm glad they don't entirely trust him. Or, I like there's conflict. It's weird.
I look upon self-interest as my great strength. Villa.
Oh. Yeah,
One day, Avon, I may have to kill you.
Yeah, if you don't get to you first.
Villa, wake up.
Oh, I like he's checking on Villa. Whoa, what the hell?
And it's full of Avons. What's the good news?
We survived the orbit.
Oh, I like the fact he went to check on Villa. Other girls. Fuck you, Aurak.
Zen,
That you
increase
put
the
them through
light.
this. Zen?
It has been necessary for me to assume control of the ship. Excuse me, I have many observations to make.
We'll deal with Aurak later. Right now, we've got to get Callie into a resuscitation
Shit.
capsule.
Oh no. Is he gonna pour that on? I thought. What the hell?
But there's a lot of brain rhythm activity I don't understand.
She's not human, is she? Is it out? Aaron can hear it. Wait, what?
I knew someone would come.
Is it kind of to do with that thing that was like controlling her
Callie.
previously?
You'll be fine.
I am the thorn, Callie.
Like from like the other like dimension or whatever it was that Aurak's signal goes through.
When you were a little girl.
Was it? Is it one of those again, maybe?
Callie, it's me, Tarrant. Can you hear me?
I hear the thorn. So near.
So alone, Callie.
Oh, the thorn!
But now you must sleep.
What the hell? They heard her say thorn. Look up thorn. What the
Brain
frick?
activity now normal. What was it she said?
I don't know. Something about San?
Look that up. Research it. I would have restrained her just in case. I know they've got no reason to because they don't understand what's going on. We heard more than they did.
We did not complete the slingshot orbit around the black hole as we supposed.
You didn't? What?
Then where the hell are we now?
Wherever it is, we are not in space.
Okay. I don't like the fact that Terrence like being so commanding this soon after he's got on the ship, you know? It should be one of the others. Like even Villa, you know? It's just that I know it's what he's used to because he's got officer training, but I don't like it.
An unlikely possibility is that we have fallen through the black hole.
Unlikely,
into
it's
the so-called
possible.
negative universe of antimatter.
Shit.
Where time and energy no longer exist.
That sounds like a way of saying that we're nowhere.
Exactly. Technically. Okay.
Aurak, where the hell are we?
A fascinating place.
Shut up. I am so angry at Aurak.
2 blasts at 10% power. Now.
Or can Aurak block this? Oh, there's Callie!
We fired back at the same energy level.
You're shooting at yourselves, which is making my observations extremely difficult.
We don't care.
Why not if space is curved back on itself here?
Callie, we were worried about you.
What's happened?
You were delirious.
I can hardly believe that.
She's not herself. She looks weird. Or seemed weird.
The Tharn is as mythical to me as dragons and unicorns are to the people of Earth.
More important than worrying about creatures that do not exist is worrying about our present situation, which most certainly does.
And what do you suggest we do?
Examine the outside.
If you want to teleport into oblivion, you just go right ahead.
The outer teleport transducers were damaged when the force wall collapsed.
Okay, they're gonna have to climb out there.
In a spacesuit and replace.
Villa.
The time we've been in space without a refit, that hatch will be space welded shut. Anyway, who would risk it?
You.
And has demonstrated a grasp of the problems involved.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Not me. Not a spacesuit.
Oh, Villa.
Nothing, absolutely nothing in the whole galaxy can or will persuade me to wear one. Not a chance.
I'm now in the inspection compartment.
Oh, he sounds so impressed. But like how Villa is the one going. I like how Tarrant and Avon would one agree that he's the right one to go. Oh, be careful. How is he able to go out there? If space outside doesn't exist. Like, is there a bubble protecting him?
Oh!
Villa, what happened?
Hey, there's gravity here.
Gravity?
What?
Are you sure?
Well, of course I'm sure. So would you be if you're in the mess I'm in? If I let go, God knows how far I'll fall.
Shit. Oh. Are they on a planet or something? They are. They've landed.
It's hard and even. Like it's artificial. Gravity feels about normal.
For them, anyway. Oh, be careful.
Make sense.
No, it does not.
Unless...
Tharn. Is it Tharn? I've already forgotten what they're bloody called.
We're in a huge underground cavern of some sort. When one of
How?
the Rex said we were shooting at ourselves, the walls must have reflected our blasts.
Okay. How did you get here?
Circle out from the ship.
But don't go too far.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning to. I'll call in 2 minutes. Out.
Good on you, Villa. Come on, Villa.
Come to me, Callie.
Shit.
Need you.
Shit.
Need.
What's the matter, Callie? There's something out there. Something all-powerful and evil.
They need to get Villa back on the ship. They need to get him back and look after him. Is this where all the other ships have been pulled to? Is it? Because what the hell's that on the ground? Is that... It's another ship. This is where all the other ships have landed. I'm sorry, but we're a bit just behind where Villa's landed. It looks like the head of IG-11 from The Mandalorian. It really did. Like, it's like exactly the same.
Someone's been here before us. There are bits of what look like part of a spacecraft scattered all over the place.
This force has pulled something. But right there. That is exactly the same shape. What the hell? I'm so confused.
There are also lumps of rock. Meteorites or something.
Things get pulled here.
Pick up some samples and get back to the ship.
Be careful, Villa. Or is whatever's talking to Callie gonna keep Villa there and then she'll volunteer to go out as a cover for leaving the ship? She'll want to go, say she's going to look for him. But if I was the others, I would not let her leave.
Avon, Tarrant, the ground's vibrating.
Villa? What's he seen? Oh shit, oh shit, what the hell's that?
There's something coming.
Villa,
Yeah, but-
get back to the ship.
Run!
It's a beautiful night. So beautiful.
Villa, run. You must get back to the ship.
So
She's thinking. It's what's been described.
Run, Villa. It will kill you. Run.
It's what she heard in her nursery rhymes, her stories, isn't it? The fairy tales. Villa, run, come on, please. Please run, Villa. Oh no, Villa.
I'm on my spacesuit! I'm losing pressure!
No, 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 no.